Hi and welcome to Mike's Garage. So I'm outside my shop today and I'm actually cleaning up some of the trees that I felled previous, and I need to cut some of them up. And instead of running a large extension cord all the way into the shop, I want to see if one of my power stations behind me will be able to power it for me. I'll be able to run a much shorter cord. It'll make it a lot easier. So what I have here is a cord that I had made up previously, and it's about 25 feet long. It is 10 gauge, so I definitely shouldn't get any sort of voltage drop. It's just a standard 15 amp plug on it, so it will definitely fit all of these. And yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's see which ones work and which ones don't. All right, so I'm going to start with the smallest power station and then move all the way up to my biggest one. So this one is made by Pecron. It is 1500 watts, and it is a lithium ion battery, not a lithium iron phosphate. So we're going to power this on. 62% is the charge. Okay. Got it on. All right, so let's give it a shot. All right, so it worked for a little bit, but then as you can see, I hit overload. So I'll power this one off. But it worked pretty decent for a little bit there. So now let's use the Bluetti. This is the AC180P that has a 1800 watt inverter on it. This one's 100% charged. No issues whatsoever. That did pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this one off. Next, we're going to move over to our Pecron E2000 LFP. So all of these are lithium iron phosphate. Okay. All right, so it did pretty good. So it looks like the Pecron 2000 was a success as well. Now we're going to try, this one is the Daranener, and it's the, I believe it's Ion or ON is the model. It's 2000 watt inverter, 2000 watt battery bank. It's one of my oldest power stations that I have. And it's also the heaviest by far. We hit overload. See what it did. Yep, it turned completely off. Okay, so round one, Pecron 1500's out, and then the Daranener is out. So now I'm going to try doing multiple cuts, put a little bit more stress on them. We'll try the Bluetti first, and then we'll do this Pecron. We'll see which one handles it a little bit better. Remember, this AC180P has an 1800 watt inverter, and it's 1440 watt hour. And the Pecron 2000 is a 2000 watt inverter on it. And I think it's around 1500 watt hours. I'd have to check the specs, but so let's go ahead, do the Bluetti again. Bluetti just went into overload. Yep. You can see it's blinking. So I'm going to turn it off. Which is sad because I had high hopes for this one. Let's try the Pecron again. And hopefully this one will hold up and take this torture test a little bit better, because I'd really like to have a power station that I could have out here and cut up some wood. All right, well, the Pecron just went into overload as well. So if I was to rank these as far as how well that they did for holding out, the Pecron was number one. That's the 2000. The Bluetti 1800 was second. I'd have to say this smaller Pecron is better than my 2000 watt Daranener or Daranener or what have you, because this one just shut completely off, whereas this one went into overload and didn't shut down the unit. So that's it. It's unfortunate. I wanted to have one of these that I could take into the woods, chop up some trees, and not have to have a super long extension cord, which I have a 200-foot, 10-gauge extension cord. But this would have been a lot more convenient, just grab a power station, grab the chainsaw, 25, foot cord, and do what I need to do. So unfortunate, but real world results. I like real world testing, so hopefully you guys enjoyed as well. Thanks again for watching Mike's Garage.